I think reMarkable's latest product reveals something important about the digital paper market. It suggests that progress in this space doesn't always mean adding more. Sometimes the appeal is in taking things away. Hey folks, welcome back to the Weekly Spark. While much of modern tech still seems obsessed with adding more apps, more features, more notifications, more complexity, and more ways for one device to become an all-purpose machine, reMarkable appears to be doubling down on something very different. reMarkable's philosophy is fairly simple. A digital notebook should help you think, write, read, organize, annotate without constantly becoming another distraction-heavy tablet. And with the launch of the new Paper Pure, reMarkable seems committed to that philosophy more than ever. At first glance, the Paper Pure could seem almost underwhelming, especially if you're used to spec sheet culture. It's a 10.3-inch black and white e-ink tablet with no front light, no color, no keyboard folio support, no app store, and no Android flexibility. Despite all that, it's still no bargain bin product, even if it is much cheaper than the Paper Pro or Paper Pro Move. It starts at around £359 in the UK with the marker included, or £399 with the marker plus and fancy folio case. But once you dig deeper, it becomes remarkably clear that reMarkable hasn't simply removed features to cut corners and help with that cheaper price point. This feels much more like refinement. According to early hands-on reviews from YouTubers who got early access to it, sadly not me, the Paper Pure is lighter, slimmer and more compact than the reMarkable 2 it effectively replaces. It features a redesigned aluminium body, slimmer bezels, improved repairability and a brighter third generation canvas display based on Carter 1300 technology. Reviewers have highlighted noticeably improved contrast, sharper text clarity and faster responsiveness with page turns, menu navigation and writing latency, all reportedly feeling quicker and more polished. And perhaps more importantly, the writing experience itself still appears to be one of its strongest selling points. The textured surface, marker responsiveness and paper-like friction continue to be praised, which is crucial because this category often lives or dies by how natural it feels when you actually write on it. Battery life should also be close to 3 weeks depending on use. This isn't trying to compete though with power-hungry all-purpose tablets. It's designed to be dependable, distraction light and always ready when you need to think or work. And what stands out is what reMarkable deliberately chose not to include. There's no front light, which will frustrate some people. There's no color, no app ecosystem and no broader Android style openness. But rather than those omissions feeling purely like weaknesses, they seem central to what reMarkable believes its audience actually wants. This isn't a company trying to make an e-ink iPad. It isn't books. It isn't Big Me. It isn't trying to create the most flexible digital paper tablet on the market. Instead, reMarkable seems to be saying that many users don't actually want their digital notebook to become another endlessly capable machine. They simply want a better notebook. And judging by those early reviewer impressions, there seems to be real enthusiasm for exactly that. Many reviews seem less impressed by flashy innovation and more impressed by how well the Paper Pure executes its narrower mission. Now, I completely understand why that resonates, because personally, if I want app stores, browsers, endless software flexibility, social media notifications and multitasking, well, I already own devices that do all of that extremely well. I've got an iPad, an iPhone, a laptop, and I don't need another device trying to replicate the same experiences but in slower form. What I actually want from digital paper is something calmer, a place to think, write, read, annotate, and organize ideas without the technology constantly pulling me somewhere else. And that's where reMarkable strategy feels particularly compelling. They're not competing on maximum capability. They're competing on intentional restraint. For many users, restraint may very well be the more desirable feature. And that's why the Paper Pure feels more than just another product launch. It suggests there's still genuine demand for devices that prioritize simplicity over excess, and there's still room in premium technology for products that are carefully limited rather than endlessly expanded. Doing fewer things exceptionally well may still be a stronger long-term strategy than simply trying to do everything. Now, this won't appeal to everyone. There will absolutely be users who prefer broader ecosystems, app support, and full Android flexibility, and that's perfectly reasonable. But I suspect reMarkable understands something many competitors may underestimate. A substantial portion of this market may not actually want more. They may simply want better focus. And that probably explains why the Paper Pure feels so well judged. Rather than chasing feature overload, reMarkable appears to be refining its understanding of what digital paper can be at its best. Not another tablet, not another ecosystem, not another distraction machine, but a genuinely excellent notebook. And for a lot of people, that may be precisely enough. What do you think? Do you prefer focused devices like the reMarkable Paper Pure, where the limitations are part of the appeal? Or do you think e-ink tablets need apps, broader flexibility, and more features to justify the premium price? Please do let me know in the comments. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, a like would be lovely and subscribing would be super. I'm hoping to reach 507 subscribers by August 2026, so if you haven't subscribed yet, tapping that sub button will help bring me closer to that goal, and for that I would be very grateful. And if you'd like to support the channel a little further, you can always buy me a virtual coffee using the QR code that's been on the screen throughout this video, or use the link in the description. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.